You hear that humming there? That's the CTX 3030 threshold humming at you right now. Yeah, I got this baby on. We're gonna go over another simple thing to do with this machine that you're gonna wanna know how to do. It's very simple, very basic, but it's a must do when you have this machine. Stay tuned, we'll talk about it here in a minute. All right, guys, I got the Minelab CTX 3030. And oh, by the way, I'm Scott, and this is the Mental Metal channel, and I'm mentalmetaldetecting.com. And I want to thank you guys for coming on over to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that button to subscribe and keep coming back, because we got a lot of cool videos here that we do on the channel on how-to videos for the Minelab series detectors like the Equinox, CTX. We're also doing stuff with the XP Days 2, the Nocta Macro Legend. I love using these machines. I love figuring them out. I love having the opportunity. And speaking of opportunity, I would not have these opportunities if it wasn't for Fort Bedford Metal Detectors for loaning these machines for me to do some tests and do some things for them. But if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't have these. So I really appreciate Keith and company up there at Fort Bedford. If you guys are looking for a machine, metal detector, equipment, piece of gear, coil, whatever, give these guys a look. Give them a chance to earn your business, all right? And if you do, tell them the Mental Metal channel sent you, all right? Okay, so today we're talking about something very simple, very basic for the CTX 3030 that you should always do before you start detecting. Let me explain. If you guys have the Equinox, you guys know what I'm talking about. In the Equinox, it's very simple. This machine's been around a lot longer than the Equinox. The 3030's been around at least 8+ years, probably longer, 10, maybe even longer than that. I don't know. But the Equinox, relatively, new-ish, for the Minelab series of detectors. The process for Minelab and the Equinox is always, get your settings all set up, and then you always do what? You tell me. If you said noise cancel, you're correct. And you always have to lift that coil in the air, because I've been told many times when I go through the noise canceling on my videos that I forget to lift up the coil. Yes, you're correct. I always forget to do that. But today we have the Minelab CTX 3030, and the noise cancel feature, I believe, that's in the Equinox was kind of born out of the 3030, because that's what you have to do with the 3030 as well. It's not as quick though. It is not a quick process. You have to wait a little longer than you do with the Equinox. Equinox is pretty quick. But I'm going to show you how to do a noise cancel here in this machine. One of the recent videos I just did was showing you how to ground balance if you need to ground balance. If you want to know that process, I'll put a link in the description for that video. I may even start a playlist for this CTX 3030 how-to series on these videos, so keep looking for that. If I have one done by then, I'll link it in the description as well. But today we're going to talk just strictly about the noise cancel features. All right, guys, I already have the machine powered up here. And by simply hitting the power button here on the left-hand side, and you can see I got some interference here. And that's probably a good thing, because we want to get rid of that. So why would you use noise cancel? Well, a lot of times you get around areas with a lot of EMI going on. You may have other machines interfering with you. This is a good way to kind of clear the air, kind of clear and find the clearest channel, I guess, if you want to call it, that the machine can use to hunt quietly. So to do a noise cancel, it's very, very simple. I mean, it's so simple, it's ridiculous. Now, to do an automatic noise cancel, you want to hold, first of all, let's just check out what options you have. So let's hold down the noise cancel button, long press it, hold it in, brings you into a menu. Right now, it's got auto selected, noise cancel. Below it, you can select this. I think this is your manual way to do it. You can go through the different channels and pick the one you want that's the quietest. I don't want to do that today. I hardly ever use that. I would always, me personally, choose automatic and then hit select. So once you hit select, it will actually go ahead and start the noise canceling process. Now, like I said, you should have your coil raised in the air when you do this. Because I don't have my hands free, I can't hold the coil in the air and do this at the same time. So right now we're doing it kind of like the way you shouldn't do it. But it does take a little bit to run, and let me tell you, when you get this machine, if you're new to it, you're gonna hit noise cancel a couple times by accident. It's gonna drive you crazy. So here I'm gonna raise it up, and I'm gonna actually do it the right way this time. All right. So we're gonna hit noise cancel again, and that's all you got to do. Raise it up waist level, pointing straight out, and that process will take approximately 30 seconds or so. It takes a little longer than if you're used to the Equinox doing it, but it's okay. It's tolerable. It's not too bad. Just remember that button. If you hit that button again by accident, it's going to go through the same process again. So if you want to change how you actually go through the noise cancel and go down to do a manual selection, you can select that, and then you can cycle through the channels you want, whatever the one's quietest for you. But like I said, I like doing the, and you got to get out of this if you start selecting numbers. You got to hit your trigger button to get back out, and then you can go back up and select auto. Make sure you select it though, and then do it again. But that's all there is to it, the noise canceling. And remember, you do this after you get everything set up on the machine that you want. Then I would do a noise cancel, and then you should be good to go. Your machine should be as quiet as a mouse. But if you watch my other video on ground balancing, you don't really typically need to ground balance this machine. But if your machine isn't quiet, after doing a noise cancel, you may want to try ground balancing, and that process is also simple. That's in a different video that I'll link in the description. And that's all there is to it. Noise cancel, pretty simple, pretty basic. But again, we're running through these simple things on the CTX 3030 because I know a lot of you guys out there may want to get this machine or looking to get one of these machines, but are intimidated by it. Don't be scared. It is not as bad as it looks. There's a lot of stuff going on in this machine, I'm not gonna lie. But once you start figuring out the menus and figure out the simple things you need to do to get up and running, this machine is very, very easy to use, and I love using it. It's one of my favorite machines to use, and I've had a great time learning how to use it. And again, if you're looking for this machine, or if you're looking for any machine, check out our friends at Fort Bedford. They got them. They'll hook you up. Those guys are awesome. So I appreciate it. They let me use this machine to do these videos and to learn the machine. Thanks guys over at Fort Bedford. And to you guys out there, thanks for watching. I hope you're getting something out of these easy how-to videos for the CTX 3030. If you like these kind of videos, please leave me a comment. Hit that like button and leave me maybe subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And yeah, we'll see you in the next Mental Metal video. See ya. Or see ya over here. That was kind of weak.